We are just kids! Yay! We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are just kids. We are just kids. We are just kids.
Hi, I'm Cecile. Welcome to a new episode of We're Just Kids. So let's just learn about what you're going to do or what we shall do when near strangers.
Dad, send someone to pick you up from school or the park.
Parents must and should always send someone the child already knows.
They should tell you who they will send to pick you up, and these are usually one of the trusted adults you spoke about earlier.
A stranger may say, your parents have sent me to get you. They are in trouble. This is a lie.
Do not believe them and run to a safe place or trusted adult and tell them about the stranger.
Even though they know your name, don't listen to them. First, run to a trusted adult or a safe place where you can get your help.
For me and my mom, we have a special password which we use to know that I can trust it.
Hey, what is your password?
I can't tell you, silly. That is for me and my mom.
I was just testing. Please talk to your mom and dad about having a special password which they can use when sending someone to come and pick you up.
Or better still, since most adults have mobile phones, ask them to call your mom or dad and you speak with them before going anywhere.
Bottom line is to never go anywhere with anyone unless you've confirmed first with your parents.
Buddy system is to combat stranger danger.
What is a buddy system?
Buddy system is to never go anywhere and always be with friend or two.
You should try to talk or walk with a friend or friends, as it is harder for a stranger to approach you when you're in a group.
Yes, strangers like to approach kids when they are alone.
So never be alone, even walking to the nearby shop.
Always insist on going with a friend or brother or sister.
And never talk to anyone on the road. Just go to your shop and then run just back home.
If any stranger tries to talk to you, and run and tell your mom or dad about it.
We have done this earlier when we were saying about getting lost in public places.
But just go through it again. If you ever get separated from your parents in public, remember to find a safe place and a safe person to help.
Remember, we said a safe person is a stranger who you can typically trust, like a mother with children, a store clerk in uniform, a police officer, or a security guard.
Ask your mom or dad to tell you who safe adults are and the safe places that you can go to.
I hope you kids have understood what to do when you're approached by a stranger.
My name is Mary.
And I am Lucy, and we are just kids. Welcome back. That was beautiful, Kate and Immaculate.
Okay, now the basics. When you're out shopping in the mall or in a crowded place.
Always stay close to the person you're shopping with or at an event with.
An example of a place where kids easily get lost is the Nairobi show.
Yes, it is very easy to get lost because the place is huge and very crowded.
So, you should choose a place to regroup in case you get lost.
If you get lost, ask a store employee for help. Make sure they're wearing a plastic badge with the store name on it or already behind the counter.
And if it's the place like the show, look for a uniformed person like a security guard, a scout, or a policeman and inform them that you're lost.
It is their responsibility to help you find your parents.
I don't think there's anything wrong with asking help from a stranger.
Just ask them to call your mom, dad, school teacher, or any trusted adult you come with.
Just be sure you know their number or have it written down somewhere.
The stranger can then call your mom, dad, and tell them where you are.
Just be sure not to go anywhere with the stranger. If they want to help, they can call your mom or dad and inform them that you're lost.
So you must remember their phone number. If you think you can forget their phone number, then have it written somewhere and put it in your pocket.
And if the phone is unanswered or dead?
Then ask the stranger to send a text telling your mom or dad to call back immediately because you're lost. And if the phone is dead, then you have no choice but to look for a policeman, guard, scout, and they will take you to the children's desk where you can get help.
In the showground, there's a children's help desk and a police desk where you can get help.
The important thing is to never ever leave the showground or any event with anyone else other than the one you came with.
Hi, I'm Lester.
And I'm Beatrice. For me, are just kids. We're here to talk to you guys about personal safety.
Hey Beatrice, do you know what personal safety is?
No, could you tell me?
Personal safety is mostly about identifying bad situations and knowing what to do to be safe.
For example, you get lost in a mall, what should you do?
Or if a stranger approaches you and tries to grab you.
Or if someone touched you and made you feel uncomfortable.
Knowing what to do in these situations could avoid bad things happening to you.
Which is why we're here today, so that we can tell you what to do.
There are 6 rules about stranger danger in which kids should practice in order to stay safe all the time.
And you mean all the time? You should never forget these rules.
Number 1, who is a stranger?
A stranger is merely someone you know. You don't know the person. They may look normal, even nice, but still don't talk to any stranger. Number 2, what you do when a stranger tries to grab you.
If someone tries to grab you, do this. Scream and move quickly. Another good idea is to yell something that catches people's attention, like help, fire, or this is not my dad or mom.
Hi, my name is Candice.
And I'm Megan.
We're here to talk to you about the consequences of cyberbullying.
Sometimes online bullying, like other kinds of bullying, can lead to serious long-lasting problems.
The stress of being in a constant state of upset or fear can lead to problems in mood, energy level, sleep, or appetite.
It can also make someone feel jumpy, anxious, or sad.
If someone is already depressed or anxious, therefore cyberbullying can make things much worse.
It's not just the person who is being bullied who gets hurt.
More and more schools and after-school programs are creating to respond to cyberbullying.
Schools may dismiss bullies from sport teams or suspend them from school.
So why do people do it?
Yes, why will someone be a cyberbully? There are probably many reasons, as they are bullies themselves.
Sometimes, what seems like online harassment may be accidental.
The impersonal nature of text messages, posts, and other ways of communication online means it can be hard to figure out if someone is joking or not.
Most people know when they are being bullied, though bullying involves repeated threats or insults.
The bullies themselves know they have crossed a line too.
It's not a one-off joke or insult, it's constant harassment and threats that go beyond typical fantasizing or nasty comments made in anger. Sometimes people are afraid or not sure whether they are being bullied or not, so they don't do anything about it.
If you're being bullied, harassed, or teased in a hurtful way, or know someone who is, don't try to suffer in silence.
In fact, you should absolutely report any upsetting text, messages, posts, or emails.
Yes, tell someone. Most experts agree. The first thing to do is tell an adult you trust. This is easier said than done.
People who are being bullied may feel embarrassed to report a bully.
Some may hesitate because they are not 100% sure who is doing the bullying.
Bullying can get worse, so speak up till you get someone to help. Sometimes the police can track anonymous online bullies.
Most parents are so concerned about protecting their kids that they focus on the major step to stop the bullying.
If you're being bullied or worried about losing your phone or computer privileges, then you should explain your fears to your parents.
Let them know how important it is to stay connected and work with them.
You may have to do some negotiating on safe phone or computer use. The most important thing is to first get the bullying under control.
You can also tell your school counselor or a trusted teacher or a family member.
If the bullying feels like it's really getting you down, like it's affecting your sleep or concentration, therefore therapy can help.
And if you're not ready for that, then benefit the support from a trusted adult.
This was covered earlier by Yeli and Sierra, but like we said earlier, you should resist the urge to respond. Thank you.
Welcome back. I hope you kids are learning a lot.
To help us remember the online rules, we have a pledge that we must all take.
Yes, this is the pledge. Pledge 1. I must think before I post. I agree not to post images or information that could damage my life, damage my future, or maybe embarrass me, such as cell and home phone numbers, home addresses, sexual messages.
Pledge 2. I will respect other people online.
I will not post anything rude, offensive, or threatening, send or forward images and information that might embarrass, hurt, or harass someone, take anyone's personal information and use it to damage his or her reputation.
Pledge 3. I will be careful meeting friends online. I will agree to ask my parents for permission, dictate my parents to accompany me, and so on.
Pledge 4. I will protect myself online. If someone makes me feel uncomfortable or if someone is rude and offensive, I will not respond, save the evidence, tell my parent, guardian, or another trusted adult, report to the website, cell phone company, 116, or to the police.
Pledge 5. I will be alert. If someone asks me to send them nude photos or they send me the nude photos or pornographic materials, I will not respond. I will save the evidence. I will tell my parent, guardian, or a trusted adult, and I will report the website, cell phone company, 116, or then what is it called? The police. You see? Now we can hand you this pledge to go with it home so that you can be safe online. So make sure that you know the pledges so that no one can disturb you online. Is it true?
Yes. And remember to always tell your parent or trusted adult if you come across anything bad while using the internet. Thank you.
We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are justice. We are justice. We are justice.
Hello boys and girls, my name is Stacy, I'm 11 years old.
And I am Mark, I'm 12 years old.
Today we want to talk to you about something very important that the kids from Kilimani Primary are teaching you.
So we need all your attention, which means stop what you're doing and listen to us. It will just take a few minutes, okay?
Great, now that we have your attention, our safety lesson for today is on strangers, personal safety and online safety.
By now you all know about strangers, personal safety and online safety.
But now we want to make sure that you really understand.
We will play some clips and you'll tell us what you understand.
Here is clip A.
Rebecca,
Hi Frank.
how was school today?
Good. Just that today the teacher gave us a lot of homework.
I'm sure you can handle it. You're very smart.
Thank you.
Anyway, your mom sent me to pick you up today.
Why? I always walk home and I know my way.
Yes, I know, but she's sick at the hospital and wanted me to take you there so that you can be together.
Okay, let's go.
And here is clip B.
Rebecca,
Hi Frank.
how was school today?
Good. Just that today the teacher gave us a lot of homework.
I'm sure you can handle it. You're very smart.
Thank you.
Anyway, your mom sent me to pick you up today.
Why? I always walk home and I know my way.
Yes, I know, but she's sick at the hospital and wanted me to take you there.
Okay, what is the password?
Password?
Yes, password. My mom and I have a password that she gives anyone who she has sent to pick me up in case she's unable or in an emergency.
No dear, she did not give me any password.
Then I can't go with you.
But she needs you. She's in the hospital very sick.
I can't go until I confirm with her first.
Okay, how do you want to confirm?
Since you don't know the password, then use your phone and call her so that I can speak with her.
I just told you, she's in hospital and unable to talk.
Okay, call my dad and let me speak with him.
I don't have his number.
His number is 55555.
Oh, I just remembered. I do not have any credit.
Then go get some and call my dad, otherwise I'm not going anywhere with you.
But your mom is in hospital. We don't have much time. Let's go now.
No! Leave me alone! I'm not going anywhere with you.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are justice. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are justice. We are justice. We are justice.
Welcome back.
Okay, great clips. So which one shows what the right thing to do is?
Please discuss with your parents, teachers and friends for the correct answer. Okay, the correct answer is clip B.
Did you guys get it right as well?
Mark, can you tell the kids why clip B is the correct one?
Sure, Stacy. Clip A shows a man approaching Rebecca on her way home from school.
Yes, he called her by name, so he must have known her.
He could be a family friend, a relative or neighbor.
That is why Rebecca stopped to listen to him.
So Frank told her that her mom was sick in hospital and wanted to see her.
And Rebecca was very concerned and agreed to go with him.
Because she knows him and probably trusts him.
But we all know that this was not the correct decision for her.
In clip B, the same thing happens, but only this time she asked Frank for the password. Frank looks confused. He was not expecting this.
Yes, the password is a secret code between you and your parents to use whenever they send someone else to pick you up.
The person picking you up must know this password.
And if they do not, then you can't go anywhere with them.
But Frank was being clever and knew that if he told Rebecca her mom was very sick, she will stop everything and go with him.
He did not realize that Rebecca is a very clever girl.
Because she asked him to call the mom so that she can confirm first before going anywhere.
Frank tried another trick and said her mom could not answer the phone because she was in hospital.
So Rebecca told him to call her dad and Frank said he did not have his number.
Again, we see how clever Rebecca is because she knows her dad's number and gave it to Frank to call.
Frank realized that Rebecca is too clever and decided to grab her hand and force her to go with him.
Rebecca removed her hand and shouted, "No, leave me alone," and Frank ran away.
Rebecca did all the right things that she was taught.
And this saved her life because if Frank was saying the truth, he would have known the password or called the dad or mom for Rebecca to speak with them and confirm before going anywhere with him.
So, boys and girls, remember to always check with your mom or dad first before going anywhere with anyone.
Even if you know that person well, first confirm with your parents that it is okay.
So ask your parents to have a password that is your secret, which they can give someone who they have sent to pick you up.
And if they do not have the password, then they can call your parents or other trusted adults.
This way, they will always know where you are and more importantly, with who.
Never go anywhere with anyone until you have checked with your parents first.
I hope you have all understood that.
Please practice this with your parents and friends so that you do not forget.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are just kids. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are just kids. We are just kids. We are just kids.
Now, we play another clip and see if you can guess which one is correct.
Hello boys, come here. It's okay, come closer. I want to ask you something. Okay, I wanted to ask you, what way is the church?
We don't know.
But you're from here. You must know.
Another adult is the best person to ask, not us.
But boys, I want you to tell me where the church is now.
And now clip D.
Hello boys, come here. It's okay, come closer. I want to ask you something. Okay, I wanted to ask you, what way is the church?
It is that way.
And what are your names?
Dan, Tim.
And my name is Ted. Nice to meet you boys.
Wow, the clips have a lot of drama.
It's like watching a movie.
So discuss with your parents, teachers and friends which was the correct thing to do and why.
Welcome back.
So did you guys get the right one?
The correct one is clip C.
Why C and not D?
Because as we have been taught, Dan and Tim were very careful with the stranger.
And how do you know he is a stranger?
Because they've never seen him before.
Okay, good. But would it have made any difference if they knew him?
Yes, but just like Rebecca, they will have had to check with their parents.
But he was asking for directions and not to go away with them.
That's true.
So what will they have done if it was someone they knew and was just asking for directions?
This is a tough one. Why don't we ask Mr. Brain?
Hello, Mark and Stacy.
Hello, Mr. Brain.
Well, that is a very good question, because kids are taught never to talk to strangers. But who really is a stranger? Do you guys know?
Yes, a stranger is someone we do not know and have never met before.
That's correct, Stacy. Very good. Most kids think that a stranger is someone ugly or looks like a monster. But this is not true at all, because anyone can be a stranger. As long as I've never met you before and I do not know you, then you're a stranger to me. This can be a teacher, firefighter, boda, driver, lawyer, businessman, or woman. Anyone we do not know is a stranger. It is not possible not to talk to strangers because you might be in danger and they can help. Like if you fall and a stranger came to help you and take you to hospital. If this happens though, you must do what Rebecca did and insist they call your parents to tell them where they are taking you. This way, they will have the stranger's number and your parents will know where you are.
I'm confused. So it's okay to talk to strangers or not?
Yes, I know. This can be very confusing to kids because we have been told never to talk to strangers. But like we have seen, it's not possible because most people are strangers. The right thing to do is not to go anywhere with a stranger. And even if you know them, you must check with your parents first by doing what Rebecca did. Do you remember what Rebecca did?
Yes, she asked for the password and also to call her dad so that she can first check with him.
Very good, guys, and I hope the kids at home can remember this as well.
So back to original questions. What were the boys to do?
Oh yes! If a stranger asks for directions, the safe thing to do is to tell them to go and ask another adult. That is because if they really were lost, an adult can help them better than a kid.
So just stand a good distance away and tell him to go ask another adult, right?
It may seem rude, but it is much safer as you just do not know who they are.
Thanks, Mr. Brain. Now at least we know what we should do.
You're always welcome. Bye, kids.
Bye, Mr. Brain.
Wow, I really like Mr. Brain. He always has all the answers.
Yes, and you kids always remember to ask our parents or teachers when you are unsure about something.
Just the same way we asked Mr. Brain, okay?
Can we go on with the lesson?
Sure.
Okay, so Tim and Dan were very clever in clip C and did exactly what Mr. Brain said.
Yes, they stood a good distance from the stranger and asked him to go ask another adult for directions.
And when he tried to grab them, they were able to get away and shout no.
So the man got scared and ran off.
And when the boys got home, what is the first thing they should do?
Do you guys know the answer to this?
Okay, let me tell them, Stacy.
No, give them a minute to discuss with parents, teachers or friends.
Okay, can I answer now?
Sure.
The first thing to do when they get home is to tell their parent what just happened. So remember to always tell her whenever anything happens to you.
In clip D, the boys did all the wrong things.
Yes, they got too close to the man and he was able to grab them.
And even before that, they gave the man their names.
This is very dangerous and kids should never give away their names to anyone they don't know.
Tim and Dan were abducted by bad men and never seen again.
All because they forgot the rules of keeping a good distance when talking to strangers.
And never giving them too much time by answering their questions.
Just tell them you do not know and they should go ask another adult.
And if they continue to ask questions, just run away from them.
Like Mr. Brain said, better to be safe than sorry.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are just kids. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are just kids. We are just kids. We are just kids.
Welcome back. Now we talk about the buddy system.
What is the buddy system?
We find out from the clips. Here is clip E.
Excuse me, little girl, what is your name?
My name is Grace.
Where are you going to?
School.
Would you like a lollipop?
Thanks.
And now clip F.
Hello kids, are you on your way to school? Would you guys like a lollipop?
So who can tell us which the right clip is?
Take a minute to discuss with your parents, teachers and friends.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are just kids. We count and write, learn and play all that
Welcome back.
Okay, did you guys pick the correct clip?
The correct one is clip F.
Why?
Because the girls did the right things here and avoided the stranger.
What right things did they do?
First, they used the buddy system.
Which is what exactly?
To never walk alone if you can avoid it.
Yes, always take a friend with you, be it to school, shop, church, anywhere. Just don't go alone.
And why not?
Because as we have seen from the clip, it is very hard for someone to grab two people.
And if one is grabbed, the other can kick, shout and scream.
Which can help them get away. Okay, what else did they do right?
They walked away from the stranger and refused to talk to her.
Yes, just like Rebecca had done earlier. What is the other thing they did right?
They refused to take the lollipop from the stranger.
This is actually the most important part.
Why is that?
Because as you saw in the clip, it can be drugged or poisoned.
And this allowed the woman to take the girl away.
So remember, never ever take anything from a stranger.
Unless your parent or teacher has approved and said it is okay. Because it can be very dangerous for you if you accepted.
Just as it was for Grace.
So those are the three things that they did very well that saved them from the woman.
And for clip E?
Well, in clip E, Grace broke all the rules.
Such as?
She walked alone, talked to the stranger, gave her name, stood close to the stranger. And the biggest mistake of all?
She accepted the lollipop from the stranger?
Yes, that's correct.
So kids should never ever accept anything from anyone unless
they first check with their parents, teachers or any trusted adult.
And try as much as possible to walk with a buddy.
Because there is safety in numbers.
Meaning?
It is much harder to be tricked or grabbed if you are with a friend. Because even if one of you is grabbed, the other can easily get away and tell someone.
But if you are alone, no one will ever know where you are.
What are the things shouldn't kids do to stay safe on the streets?
They should never take shortcuts, always walk where there is a crowd, and never use alleys. Never go into abandoned buildings, never play far from home.
Never go into a public restroom alone. Always check with your parents.
And always tell your parents where you are going and with who.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are justice. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are justice. We are justice. We are justice.
Welcome back. Now we talk about online safety.
What is online safety, Mark?
It is what we can do to stay safe while using the internet.
I don't understand. Do you mean there are dangers while using the internet?
Yes, there are many dangers while we are online, just as there are in the real world.
What kind of dangers?
People can easily steal your identity, pretend to be someone else, ask you to send pictures of you while naked, send you pictures of themselves while naked, lure you to go meet them, then they can hurt you.
Oh my, sounds very dangerous. Just like in the real world.
Yes, it is.
Why don't we look at the clips and see if we can tell which the right one is?
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Wow, very creepy.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Dad, please come to my room.
What is it, son?
There is someone online asking me to send pictures of myself to him.
Show me.
Wow, very creepy. So we take a minute and you guys discuss which the correct clip is.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are just kids. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are just kids. We are just kids. We are just kids.
Welcome back.
Did you guys get the correct one?
Okay, the correct one is H.
Why?
Because he did not give out his name or any personal details.
What else?
He told his dad as soon as he sensed something was not right.
Yes, when the person asked for his picture.
So telling his dad was the best thing.
Because now he will follow up by reporting to the police and they will investigate.
What about clip G?
Here, the boy did everything wrong.
Such as,
He shared his personal details, including name and age.
and the worst thing,
He agreed to meet the person the next day and to go alone.
which means he never even told anyone about it.
So if he disappears, no one will ever know what happened.
And as you saw, in the end, the person typing was not even a kid like him.
It was a grown man pretending to be a kid.
This is why being online is so dangerous, because people can pretend to be someone they are not.
And if you share personal information like your age, gender, pictures, that can be very dangerous.
The lessons to learn here are,
Never ever share your personal details online.
never send any pictures to anyone.
Never agree to meet with anyone you meet online.
As soon as they ask you something you are uncomfortable with, like meeting you,
Or sending pictures of yourself.
tell your parents or trusted adult.
Always speak out and let them know so that together you look for help.
The internet is very dangerous, and if you do not know the rules of safety, you can get in serious trouble.
Never accept friendship requests from people you do not know.
If you're in a chat room, never use your real name. This is because someone can track you and get more information about you.
Like where you live, your school, where you hang out.
And they can use this to harm you or your friends.
Never visit sites that has adult material.
What is adult material?
These are sites that contain pornographic material.
And what exactly is pornographic material?
It is content that has videos or pictures of people having sex. All kids must stay away from these sites because they can easily corrupt a young mind.
As well as attract dangerous viruses into your computer or phone that can easily damage them and they become useless.
So please never visit these sites, and if you see a friend doing so, you have to report them.
That way you will be saving them from being corrupted.
I'm sure the kids are wondering what we mean by corrupted. They may be confused because they hear corruption all the time.
Oh, I get it. We can explain better from these clips.
Billy, your friends are here for you to go to your soccer game.
Just give me a minute, Mom.
Hey Billy, I thought you were coming down.
Just 1 minute, Mom.
That is what you said 30 minutes ago. What are you doing up there?
Just finishing up on homework.
That's fine, but you have your soccer game in about 20 minutes and your friends have been waiting.
Okay, give me a minute.
Hey Billy, your friends have left for the game.
It's okay, Mom. I will catch up with them later.
Billy, come down for lunch.
I am not hungry.
Come on, you have been up there all day long. You must be hungry.
Okay, we'll come down in a bit.
Billy, are you coming down?
In this clip, we clearly see how Billy's mind has been corrupted by the adult sites.
He has shut out his friends. All he wants to do is stay in his room and watch these pornographic sites.
Most of his time is spent visiting these sites.
And the more he visits, the more he spends time on them.
And he has less time for schoolwork, sports, and other activities.
At this point, we can say he is addicted to these bad sites.
and his mind has been corrupted.
This will affect his grades, which will drop.
His sports performance, his relationship with friends and family.
It is a very bad situation to be in, and the only way to cure it is by not visiting these sites.
Once you stop, you get control of your life and things get better.
But you have to first stop, or better yet, just do not visit these sites at all.
We love to sing, we love to dance, for we are happy. We need your love, we need your care, for we are just kids. We count and write, learn and play all that day long. We laugh, we cry, we grow each day, for we are just kids. We are just kids. We are just kids.
Welcome back.
Okay, Stacy, I think we have talked a lot and now we need to say goodbye.
Already?
Yes, unfortunately, we do not have more time.
But there's still so much to talk about.
Like
Cyberbullying.
we can do that in the next lesson. I promise. Thanks for watching and remember,
Always tell someone and never keep silent because we're just kids. Bye.